We shun besides the shunless. We got Trinity. How about we shun besides the shunless. We got Trinity.
This thing shuffle, the shuffles day, man. Today, a special guest, young talent, most talented cat to come out of Cape Town. He goes by names of No Genre. I promise you, if your producer need to work with him, because I promise you, he's going to kill your beat before you press record, man. Mr. No Genre, you are distinct shuffle, my brother, and you're welcome as always. Why No Genre? Why is your name No Genre?
No genre. I feel I don't fall under any genre. I just want to make good music. So, and you can get like I will decide I'm gonna rap on a pop beat today. Tomorrow I can decide I'm gonna rap on a house beat.
But you're a rap artist.
I'm
with
still
no
a rap
genre.
artist, but I don't have a genre.
But you're still a rap artist
It's
with
just
no genre.
it's just straight.
You just chose to have no genre, but you're still a rap artist.
Yeah, I'm still a rap artist.
How long are you doing rap music?
Rap music about 7 years now. That
Wow.
I've just been writing and recording and listening to
How
beats,
did it
making
all
beats.
start? How did it all come about, man?
Started in high school. I was in grade 10. So what I used to do was I used to write poetry at first.
So what inspired you? Why didn't you concentrate on school than rapping?
What inspired the rapping? Like I love music in general. You know when I heard Bone Thugs, Crossroads, all of that. I heard Biggie. I heard Nas that time with Lauryn Hill. That I felt like, you know, and I come from those neighborhoods. I don't come from the best neighborhood. And these guys were talking about what's going on in my neighborhood.
So what you were listening to is what inspired you
Yes.
to do music?
The Nas, the Jay-Z's, the Biggies.
Okay, so what are your lyrics based on? What do you rap on?
My lyrics are based on what I see,
Mm.
what I see in the streets, about my life, about my feelings, about my opinions.
So you're a young artist now.
Yes.
You're talking about listening to Bone Thugs and Harmony. Notorious B.I.G. who died long time ago. Notorious B.I.G. died long time ago. Who are you listening to now? Who are you feeling now, like a young MC?
As a young, I'm listening to Reason a lot. I listen to, there's a cat that's called Mickey Fax from the States. I'm listening to Vic Mensa, which is a guy that's from Chicago, and I'm also listening to Chance the Rapper.
Okay, like other MCs, do you represent the struggle? Are you from the streets? Are you from a homeless life?
I'm from the streets. I won't say homeless, but the streets raised me. I mean, I came to Cape Town. I was 18 when I came to Cape Town. So I just had myself. I had no family here, and my thing was I need to hustle. And what I wanted to do was music. But you can't just focus on music because it's difficult to get in the music industry. So somehow you have to work. And what you do is you read a lot. Reading inspires writing. That's what I believe. And from me, I come from like a rural area. I don't come from the hood. I come from where you sit and you look outside and you ask yourself, damn, is there really a future here? Am I going to make it out? I come from that type of neighborhoods. And that is what pushes you because you don't want your next generation to come from that same thing.
So what direction are you taking with your music?
What direction I want to change it. I want to change this industry. Like I say, I want when I come out and when I drop stuff, I want to make sure that the rappers that are sitting on top, they mustn't say, yo, there's this new cat from Cape Town, it's coming out, it's no genre. Nah, I don't want that. I want them to say, yo, guys, their managers and their record label producers must tell them, guys, you need to drop your singles and you need to drop your albums because there's this young cat coming out. And when he comes out, he's coming out with a storm.
So how are you packaging yourself as an MC? Like, how are you branding yourself as an MC to see yourself prospering and breaking through the African market in the future?
African, I want to kill it. We want to take this thing global. It's not just about African, but you have to kill it locally to make it globally. So my target is, let's kill it local, take it to African. From Africa, we take it international. Like the same guys that broke through. You get Drake, Kendrick, J. Cole's. They broke into our market. They here by us, and we need to get ourselves there by them. But what are we gonna do to get there? We need to put the work in, and that's what I'm doing. I'm putting that work in.
So who's doing your songs? Who's producing for you? Who's writing for you?
I write for myself. I write everything myself. Like, it's all about inspiration around you. Sometimes I write about things that I hear, conversations that people talk, and from there on, that's where I write my lyrics. But everything I write myself. Everything that I produce, I do myself. My editing, I do it myself.
Okay, but when you look at a list of MCs that are making it, that are doing it now in South Africa, there is none of them that is based in Cape Town. Do you think you're going to make it while you studio your music from Cape Town?
Yes. Like, I had a choice. I could go to Joburg, and I could go hustle in Joburg, but I don't want to do that because I felt like there is a market for hip-hop in Cape Town. But everybody's running to Joburg because that's just the city of gold. Everybody wants to be there. But hip-hop is big in Cape Town. Hip-hop is where Cape Town is. Look at Woodstock. There's a lot of graffiti artists. Everything of hip-hop is in Cape Town. But when you make it big, you go to Joburg. But we want to stay in Cape Town and build hip-hop in Cape Town. That's why I'm here. Because I want to contribute to Cape Town. I want to be able to be with the cats that is in Cape Town. We should, like, as all the rappers in Cape Town, we should stand together and form a big-ass, huge thing that Joburg can't even stop. Because in Cape Town, there's a lot of talent. And these cats are talented. And I'm one of those cats.
So who do you want to work with in Cape Town?
In Cape Town?
The Cape Town rap industry, who are you feeling? Who do you want to work with?
Sure. Who am I feeling? Oh, there's a lot of cats. But I must say, this youngster, that dude is like, he has this line where he says, all praise due to the Most High. He's a stoner. I'm a stoner. He's the creator. So we both high. Like, the way he raps, the shit that he writes, that cat is dope. I want to work with him. If I should work with any artist in Cape Town, youngsters, the first dude. He's big though. He made it big and he's there. But that's the cat that I feel, because even his latest music that's out, he raps about the streets. He raps about Cape Town. He raps about what he goes through in his life, and that's the same shit that I do. I rap about myself sitting on a train. I have lyrics in my songs where I rap about I was on a train with no train ticket, but we made it. We're here. We're doing it, and it's been it's 5 years, and we're going on, and we're here, and we're still doing it. So that's the people that I relate to, people that are real. I don't relate to these fake ass cats that's rapping these days. They just want hype.
So how are you making sure that everybody is getting your music? How are you distributing your music to the public?
I'm not distributing yet, but that's about to happen because I have a couple of joints that I want to push out now. I always wanted to wait until I was ready. I don't want to come out, that you get kids that drop songs and then people are like, nah, he's cool, but he's not there yet. I want to come out as that dude where they say, yo, this dude is hot because you've been practicing so long. So there's like thousands of songs that we record, that I record, that I don't push out. I just don't want to push out anything. If like at this level that I'm on now, I feel it's the right moment to come out because I'm ready for that.
Okay, you said you're from the streets. What do you think the cats there in locations in the hood, what problems do you think they are facing, the cats that are doing music? Do you think they have challenges there that need to be attended to so that they bring out quality music that we expect from them?
It depends. Some cats...
What are the challenges that you're facing, you as a young MC that is coming up but still staying in the hood, who's not signed with the label? I know studio time is very expensive. So what do you think are other problems that MCs and other artists are facing out there?
I think somehow we go through the same struggle.
And what's this struggle? What are the key things that you struggle?
It's basically it's money. Biggest thing is money. You need money to be in the proper studio, to have proper equipment to record with. Like I do it from a laptop or mic, and that's it. I don't have that money to say, hey, I'm gonna go to a big ass studio. I'm gonna get this artist to come and do vocals, even though I know people that are very talented at singing. but we just don't have the money to walk in a professional studio and do it. And that's what most cats struggle with, even beats. You have to buy beats. There's no producer out there that's gonna say, yo man, there's a couple of beats for you for free. Come to my studio and let's record. He needs to make money himself as well, because he needs to sustain whatever he's doing.
Definitely.
So we struggle. So we need those type of producers and people that will believe in us to say, yo, young cat, you're from the street. That shit that you're spitting is dope. Come to my studio, I will record you and I will produce for you. We need that type of people that will push us, that will give us that hand when we need it. But we don't have that.
So, Mr. No Genre, do you want to live as No Genre, or are you looking to sign to a label in future? Are you looking to put out your talent so that they recognize you and sign you, or you want to just be you?
I definitely sign to a label. I will, if they will let me do me. You see, sometimes you get labels that want to change you. They want to tell you what music you need to do. That's why most artists don't sign. I know a lot of couple of cats that were offered contracts, labels, came to them and say, "Oh, let me sign you." They didn't do that because sometimes labels will screw you and they will want you to do what they want you to do. But we don't want to do that. We want to tell our stories. I want to do what I feel. I want to do what's right for me. So at the end of the day, you have to think about the listener as well. You have to give the people what they want. But how you give them what they want is up to you.
Okay, so what is No Genre working on now?
Now I'm working on the tape. I'm working on my mixtape. I got 6 tracks done, but I want to put it out as 17. So
17?
Yeah, I want a 17 track.
On one mixtape?
Yeah, 117 tracks.
And when are we expecting this mixtape?
It should be by next year, March. Should
Next
be
year,
done.
March. And do you have any collaborations on the mixtape, or it's just you?
I got a couple of collabs. There's this chick that I know that's on vocals, very talented chick. She was on these talent searching shows. Yeah, she's one of those chicks, but she didn't make. But I think she's very talented, and people will hear when she comes out. She's quite a dope chick.
Okay, so how do you connect with how do we find your music? Where do we download your music from? Mixtape is gonna be a free giveaway.
Yeah, it's gonna be free music.
Okay, and where do we find it?
We're gonna find it on SoundCloud. You're gonna find it on, what I wanna do is, I don't wanna drop the whole mixtape like that. I wanna drop it as singles, because when people listen to a tape, sometimes it's too much good music for you to pay attention to how good it actually is. So I want to drop it as singles. Maybe I'll drop this single this week, but it's a whole tape. So I'm gonna drop this single this week. Let it soak in. Let them get it, because sometimes it takes you. It's gonna take you 4 days to get a song, to actually say, "Oh man, the song is actually dope," because you start to getting what this guy's saying after a while. You don't just get it on the first listen. So I wanna drop it as singles so that people can actually understand each and every song, what it's about, and what I'm saying, so that they can feel me, so that they can feel what I'm telling them, and so that they can relate to the things that I'm saying, that I'm talking about, because I'm just talking about the streets, life in general, about anyone, everyone.
Oh, but do you pay attention to the African music scene in general?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, how do you feel about the situation that it's in now?
It's messed up. It's like, the cats that are out is dope. We got the rappers that's there.
Do you feel like African music now is no genre? It's everything?
It's everything. You got AKA rapping on a house beat. He's still a rapper, but he's sampling house songs. There's another dude that I know. He also has a song that's on a house beat. So you can't classify that as hip hop. You can't classify it as rap, even though he's a rapper, but he's rapping on a house beat. So me feeling that I'm no genre is, we're gonna do everything we need to do to build this rap community, this rap culture of ours. At the end of the day, you got Motswako dudes. You got guys rapping in Xhosa, you got guys rapping in Sotho, you got guys rapping in Venda these days. You have each and every language has its own culture. So I want to be that guy that says, yo, let me go to this vendor dude, let me do a collab with him. I spit English. I'm an English rapper. So what am I gonna do when I collab with a vendor artist? I'm taking me to them and I'm bringing him to us so that they can understand these different cultures. But it doesn't mean you can't make good music, but we're still gonna make good music. That's why I don't want to just do collabs with all the dope artists. I wanna do collabs with guys that will rap in Xhosa, they will rap in Sotho. I wanna do those collabs.
So how do you want people to perceive you? How do you want people to see Mr. No Genre? If someone meets you in the street, how do you want people to?
I want them to see me as the cat that loves what he does. No, lives for music. I love, eat, sleep, breathe music. I'm like a small studio in my bedroom. So I'm gonna tell you all about my dreams. Wake up the next morning and I feel inspired, I'm gonna record that. So I want you to see me as that dude that lives, eats, breathes, rap, hip hop. I want to inspire, like in the hood, I want to inspire all these kids. If they can see me make it out, I'm just showing them that they too can make it out.
Okay, so I know, of course, you're a young artist and social media plays a very big role in your career. So how do people connect with you on social media?
I'm on Facebook as Wesley Johnson, not by No Genre, which I'm working on a page as No Genre. She's gonna be my page. But I'm on Facebook as Wesley Johnson. And then I'm not on Twitter. Closed my account, but I think we're gonna open that one again as No Genre.
Definitely.
So yeah, people will get in touch with me like that, and we're still gonna do a whole lot of. We're gonna do a lot. They will know when I come out. They will know this kid, and they will know how to get to me.
And leaving alone the mixtape story, do we expect an album from No Genre anytime soon?
Not albums.
Albums from you anytime soon?
An album now. I wanna drop 2 mixtapes.
First before an album. Because there's a lot of music. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff. You think about 6-7 years doing it, I've recorded a whole lot of stuff, but I just haven't sent it out. And for me, it's like one song, it exists in so many forms. Like I'll have this specific song, I can start with it, but I'm gonna record it 5 different ways. I'm gonna change things. But when I do have that song, the same song that I started with it at like 5, I recorded it like 5 times. I changed it how many times? But when I get to it and I feel like, okay, this is the one. That's what I do with my music. I don't just go in the booth, record and decide, okay, now that's it. No. I feel like it can be better and it should be better and I'm going to make it better. So you don't want seasonal music. You know when you have a winter song, kids dropping tapes in winter, you're only listening to it every time it's cold. Nah, we don't want seasonal music. We want that for everlasting music. Classics.
Yeah, one classic. That's what I'm working. I want people to think about 2015, this cat came out, he was No Genre. But this 10, 15 years later, I want the 3rd, 4th generation to still listen to my shit. That's what I want to do. I don't want people to listen to the tape 3 months later and forget about it. Nah.
Okay, to your fans, to the youth that are watching you now, any message that you want to send out there to them?
Is just do whatever you love. Look, I came from where? I come from the hood, man. I come from the you can call it a village. I'm here now. How did I make it here? I made it here by working hard, by putting that in. I put the work in. I made the music. I wrote the good shit.
You do what you love.
I do what I love every day, and I love, breathe, and eat music, and now I'm here. So it shows that you can make it if you put the work in. But it doesn't happen overnight. Like I said, how many years is it? 6? It's a long time. You have to be patient as well.
There it is, man. You had it for yourself. It's my boy, No Genre at the Sting Shuffle. If you do what you do, love it, do it every day. If you do soccer, eat soccer.
Live and
If
breathe.
you do pornography, just keep doing that, man. Do it every day. At the Sting Shuffle, this is how we do, man. I bring you fresh and young, talented art from African continent. Catch you guys on the Weekleaks. I appreciate your positive comments on the last week's Weekleaks. And send me a bunch of new music, man. Let's take it to the next level. My name is DJ Sting. I shuffle every single day for new talent, man. And it's my boy, No Genre. We out of here. Chi.
We out.